Alrighty guys, how's it going out there? Rooster in 10, roostercb.com. Carl built 800 HD bass amp. We'll just turn it on here real quick. You can hear those lovely fans running. And this thing is going to be a beast for somebody. And I'm sure this is a video that some people have been anticipating for a little while. And it's to celebrate the YouTube channel hitting 20,000 subscribers. Obviously, I couldn't do it without you guys. Almost every day I'm talking on the radio, somebody in Skip hollers at me and they tell me that they appreciate the videos, they watch the videos, they're a customer, they enjoy the videos. Had a guy holler at me last night that was talking on a 655 he got from me. And I'll tell you guys, that always puts a smile on my face, and what I tell people is I appreciate it, but if you guys didn't watch them, I wouldn't post them. I've been very fortunate to be able to do the radio thing not only as a hobby, but as a business as well. You know, it's been very good to me over the years, and I do enjoy it, okay? I still enjoy the radio as a hobby. I don't have as much time to get my own station where I want it to be, but you know, hopefully we can get that straightened out here soon. But anyway, I do love radio. I love it as much as when I started it almost 25 years ago. So I sincerely mean it when I tell you guys that I appreciate you following the channel and I appreciate your business. You may not agree with everything I have to say on here sometimes, and you know, obviously not every interaction is going to be a positive interaction, but it's been overwhelmingly positive and good to me over the years. Okay, so we hit 20,000 subscribers. As I promised, we are going to be giving away this bass amp, okay? I initially said a tube amp, but I'll let everybody on YouTube vote whether they'd rather have a tube amp or a transistor amp. Obviously, the transistor amp, more friendly to ship. Overwhelmingly, the vote was for the transistor amp, okay? And we will continue to do giveaways. This is not my first time doing this. If you guys have followed the channel for a while, I have given away a ton of radio equipment, and I will continue to do that. Okay, I want to see the hobby grow, not only from a business standpoint, but as a hobbyist as well that likes talking. I like to see more people get involved. So we're going to continue to do that. More announcements in the future. You know, when we hit 25K. We'll probably do another one at 25K, and we are well on our way there. I think we need about 4,000 more subscribers or so. I also, before I get started on the details of this giveaway, getting all this business stuff out of the way first, I want to give a shout out and express my appreciation to Carl. We have a really good business relationship. He gives me a good product, well, sells me a good product, and good customer service, timely manner. Don't hardly ever have to worry about any of his amps coming in with issues. Maybe a bad fan, I think, is probably the worst thing I've had happen with the amp I got from Carl. So I appreciate him. When I told him that I was doing this, that I was doing a giveaway, I didn't ask for a discount. I didn't ask for a freebie. He didn't say a word. When he sent me the bill, he gave me a very, very sizable discount on this amp. Okay, so I just want to say thank you to him. I do appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. And whether you guys are doing business with me to buy your Carl built amps, or whether you're buying them directly from Carl, you're in good hands dealing with him. And hopefully dealing with me as well. But thank you, Carl. I appreciate it, man. Surely do appreciate it. Okay, so let's get down to it here. Let's not draw this out and make an hour-long video of a 5 or 10 minute video here. How do you become eligible for the giveaway? All right, that's the main thing people want to know about. How am I going to become eligible to get this amplifier that you're giving away? Number one, the most important thing, you have to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's how we got this far, okay? It only makes sense that if we're celebrating me having 20,000 subscribers, the YouTube channel having 20,000 subscribers, you got to subscribe to be eligible, okay? Don't be trying to hop on here and get a freebie when you haven't supported the YouTube channel. I'm not saying you had to be a subscriber from 5 years ago, but to be eligible, you got to hit the subscribe button. You guys know I never tell you to like videos. I never tell you to share, subscribe, or any of that crap. If you want to do it, that's fine. But if you want to be eligible for the giveaway, you got to subscribe. All right. Number two, and I think this will be pretty interesting. This is the second part of this. All right. You got to comment on the video. Tell me your handle, what you go by on the radio, and at least tell us what state you're from. Now, you don't have to tell me what town you're from, what zip code you're from, what street address you live on. I don't care about any of that. But you got to tell me your handle and where you're from, because we like to get a general idea of where all the CBers are at out there. You know, people say it all the time. Nobody talks on the radio in my area. I find that hard to believe, okay? The most popular CB radio page on Facebook has 170,000 people in it. I'm one to believe that there's a lot more people that talk on the radio than folks realize. So, number one, you got to subscribe. Number two, comment in the comment section here on the YouTube video. On the YouTube video, not on Facebook, not on TikTok. Even if this video gets shared in those places, you got to do it on the YouTube video. All right, you got to comment where you're from, state, country, whatever. Okay, I'm not shipping this overseas, so state. State, tell me what state you're from and tell us what you go by on the radio. And guess what? That's it. Okay, we'll probably stop the comments at a couple hundred, 200 or 300 to limit it. That way it's manageable for me to get all the names in the drawing. But that's all you got to do. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to click anything. You don't have to, nothing. You don't have to do any of that. All right? You dang subscribe to the YouTube channel and comment on this video on YouTube where you're from and what you go by on the radio. I think that's a pretty fair ask of everybody. Okay? I'm not going to go on, guys. No need for me to keep going with this video. Again, I appreciate everybody's support of the channel. You know, let's just keep the comments at that. You know, I don't need like 20 comments saying, thanks for the giveaway. I know you guys are appreciative, but that's just going to clog up the comment section. So please, 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 keep the comments to that information that I requested to enter. That way I don't have to like filter through a million comments. One entry per person, okay? One entry per person. Don't be commenting 10 times thinking I'm not going to realize it, because what I end up doing is I put it in an app and I have to put in every name or handle individually. And if I put it in the app and your damn name doesn't pop, your handle pops in there like 10 times, then I'm going to kick you out the giveaway. I don't think anybody would do that, but you never know. You know, you got to put it out there because somebody might. All right, guys, have a good one. Appreciate the support. Let's get it to 25K. Let's get it to 30K. Let's keep this thing rolling, and let's keep the CB radio hobby going strong. Y'all have a good one. Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. See you, bye.